Hi everyone, Lois with Diamonds and Things coming to you from the Northeast on another sunny warm day, thankfully. I just wanted to drop by and do a kind of a different video. What I'm going to show you today, I should say, is my stash, my budget-friendly stash. I've got it in a box here. And I'm just going to go through it and show you how many ocean-themed canvases I have. If you're interested, I hope you'll stick around. And if not, sorry, I'm standing here adjusting my camera, obviously, because I'm not used to doing this face view, but I just wanted to try this and see how it goes. And if you're new here, thank you for dropping by. I want to thank my new subscribers and everybody who comes back to see what I have to show you. So let's get started. I'm going to turn my camera down. Hopefully this will, well, let me see how I can do this. This is, maybe you can see it, I'm hoping. I have a box right here. And a lot of people are going to say, well, that's not many budget friendlies. But I've only been diamond painting for a little over a year. So, and I've got some off to the side. I've got some on the table here and some on my bookshelf and some on the floor. So it's not everything I have. But as I know, a lot of people have been painting a lot longer than I have and have a whole bunch of them. But this is what I've gathered, my budget friendly. So in this box, I know you can't see the box, but that's okay. So in the box, I had separated them. I have specials and a few specials anyway. And I have a whole bunch of flowers, because flower canvases. Because when I started out, you know how your tastes change and things like that. So when I started out, I was looking for flower canvases, not knowing that we're, you know, the diversity of diamond painting pictures. So, like I said, I was gathering that. And this is, let me see which one this is. I can't even, this is, you're not going to be able to see this very well. Let me take this out of the bag and show you an example of what I started as far as budget friendly goes. And this is, and I do not like dark backgrounds at all. But can you see that? That's one of the flower pictures that I chose. And like I said, and the background isn't even 310. And it's probably, I think it's 939. Yeah, it's 939 actually. And there's no 310 in here. But, so there's one flower. And a lot of them are like that. Not all dark. But, so I separated this box, and I can't get this back in here. Sorry for the crinkling, but I don't want to just leave this hanging. So the point of this video is to see, because I don't remember exactly. I want to show you some of my ocean-themed canvases. I had counted these, and I can't remember how many I have. Something like 25. So this one is one of my favorites that I have not made time to work on yet. Let me just pull this out and show you, because who does this remind you of? Dory and Nemo. I love clownfish. I think they're gorgeous. So, oh, look at the baby drills in there. Oh. But that's all right. All right, I'll set that aside. So, what are you guys up to today? I hope you're having a good day. I'm just going to kind of hang out here, and I should have gotten a bunch of these out, but I'm just gonna hang out, and those are flowers. I don't want my flowers. Hang out in diamond paint and trying to. I've been putting this video off. Only sorry that I'm not looking at you here. I'll turn around. I've just been putting this off because I just didn't know how I was going to present it. And that's a special. That's a special. So my favorite theme is, besides Richard Lorenz, who Diamond Art Club is putting out another Richard Lorenz today. So I'm kind of hovering by my computer and my credit card. It's called Claude and Claudette. That's coming out today, which you'll see after the fact, actually, because by the time I get this up, it'll be afternoon. So that's another flower. Sorry, I do have these separated, but they all like fell together. I have some really pretty flower ones. That's my squirrel one. It's another special. I should do Smashing the Drills, because that's Mindy's Diamond, I think Mindy's Diamond Moments. is doing Smashing the Drills this month. Alright, so I'm going to dig these out here real quick, hopefully. There's one on the floor. Let's see what this is. That is not one. I'm going to move my chair aside here. Pick this one up. Oh, God, my left shoulder hurts for some reason. All right. All right, so you saw Nemo. I'm gonna count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Well, I've got 22 out here. I know there's a couple more, and that's all right. They're lingering around. So I don't know if you've gone through your stash and looked to see how many of the same kind you have. I can't show you that. Well, I can show you that, but for an example, now let me show you my specials here that I have of ocean and critter themed. I'll show you a few here. This isn't going to be a real long one, but I just wanted to do this to actually, because I'm trying to straighten my room out here. I'm moving stuff from this room to my basement, just because I have plenty of room downstairs in my basement. So here's a picture of one. My turtle. I love turtles, and this is a special, obviously. There's some of the drills. I've got all sorts of pretty drills in there. I think I might leave these out, the special, so I can do Smashing the Drills, because they don't usually take very long. And it's relaxing, and I've got a big one going on. Let's see, here's one. If I can open it. Where is there it is. Always on the opposite end, right? So what are you all up to today? I think I already asked that, but I'm going to ask again. What picture are you working on? What canvas? And are you buying anything from Diamond Art Club's release today? I don't know how many are coming out. I saw a few of them actually that are pretty good, in my opinion, and I've been trying not to buy anything just because there's some koi fish, and I've always wanted a pond in my backyard and some koi fish, but when I had my house, I just didn't do it. Let me back up so you can see the whole thing. This is a 30 by 40. It has only 20 colors. But, like I said, I like koi fish, so I thought that was nice. Where'd my drills go? They're just regular drills. These are all rounds. I won't show you the drills just because I don't think y'all really want to see them. They're just, some people like seeing the drills, and I apologize if you like to see the drills, but, and I'm not going to go through all my canvases here. I believe I said that already. But, just trying to, you know, I go through times where I want to clean up and other times where I just don't care. And I'm sure everybody has those moments. Alright, here's one with purple on it. This is a nice one. This is a 30 by 40. Also, I think most of these are 30 by 40s. Or 30 by 30s. No, I guess most of them are 30 by 40s. Yep. Seems to be a common theme here. That's pretty. Alright. Let's pull this out. This has a lot of purple on it. This is also a 30 by 40. And it has only 17 colors. Wow. That's pretty though, isn't it? Has a lot of line blocking in and color blocking. And you see, at least the drill fields are nice and clear. And there's 1 through 8 numerically and A through R. So it should be okay. No B. At least they were smart on the legend, you know. Where'd my bag go? Alright, I'm putting these away just as I'm doing this, just because it's a quicker cleanup. So bear with me. And I showed you that turtle. Here's one that, this is another special. And it's not necessarily, I mean, it's beachy themed anyway. Anything beachy or ocean life, I like. Oh, there's one. This is a 30 by 30. A little one. And it's got the seagulls on it and just lighthouse and just the birds flying around there. So, and this has 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 colors and special shapes. There's the special shapes. A lot of rhinestones. So that'll be quick and easy to do. And I've got another turtle one over here. Yeah, I'm going to, I had shown I had done I can't get it back in now. Too sticky. Craft room video. Sorry, you saw the top of my head there. And so where I have my premium diamond paintings, I'm going to go through those also and do a couple videos of those, and then I'm going to move them downstairs too, because it's just I can't stand looking at all the mess, and I've got a bunch of other stuff I'm going to go through. But here's a turtle. I'll show you half at a time just so I don't have to open it here, and it's got 17 colors. Sorry for the glare, I just It's obviously my windows are in the back, but there's part of it. Show it to you like that. I know that's not a very good picture, is it? I'm just being lazy. Sorry about that. All right, let me do this the right way. All right. So there's the other turtle, the special drill, 30 by 30. I think he's cute. And here are the drills. They're just all rhinestones. There's nothing really, well, I take that back. There is teardrops in here. Little bitty teardrops too. I know you can't see them. Sorry about that. But they're just regular rhinestones, and let's see if I can show you here. There's the teardrops. Pretty drills, pretty. Oh, they've got some of those, I don't know, they're like buttons, are they? I'm not sure, but I like them, right there. Those are cool. And the rest are rhinestones, purples. Greens and blues, oranges and silver. That's the last of the specials I have for Sea Life anyway. Put these back in here. There we go. All right, I'll set that aside. So let's see, what else can I show you? That's pretty. Well, I like them all, obviously, else I wouldn't have bought them. Here's another turtle. I think this is a turtle. Yep, me and my turtles. This is a 40 by 30, 30 by 40, same thing. What else do I have here? Oh, this one's good. This is a beachy one. It's different being on camera like this directly, you know. All right, this is my beach theme. I think that's pretty. I love the sunset. When I used to live in Florida, I lived in West Palm Beach, Florida. That has, I didn't tell you, 22 colors, 1 through 8 and A through S. So when I used to live down in Florida, my girlfriend and I, we used to go down to Delray Beach, Florida, and walk the beach, you know, at sunrise, and it was always so pretty. I don't know whether this is a sunrise or sunset beach, but I guess I kind of live vicariously through these beachy pictures, so I'm stepping on. That's not really a beach, but it's water. Here's another one, not of the beach, but of the ocean. If I can open it, I'll do this one and another one, and then I'll go. Maybe I'll do this one. There we go. And I've shown these all before, but I just wanted to go through my stash here and show you my ocean and beachy themed ones. Actually, I have one that I can show you that's not even here, but That didn't make sense. All right, this looks like an orca, doesn't it? Does that look like an orca to you, or just a regular whale? This one has 20 colors, 1 through 8 again, and A through S. $30 by $40, as you can see. Have you ever been on a whale watch? That's fun. We went to, here's the drills. All the blue for the ocean and greens and all the ocean colors. Yeah, we went on a whale watch out on, well, it wasn't on Martha's Vineyard, but it was out on the coast, New England coast, years ago. And that's something to see. A lot of the whales show off, and the dolphins do. They like to come up alongside the boat and swim with the boat. So, well, that's all I'm going to show you today. You don't need to see my mess here. Hold on 1 minute. Okay, well, I decided what I was going to do wasn't going to work out well. So I just, like I said, I just wanted to come out and show you some of my ocean beach themed stash, my budget friendlies that I have. And like I said, I know there's not a whole heck of a lot for some people, but it's a bit for me. So I just, I'm going to go through them little by little. That's all I can do. And I just want to thank you for dropping by. And that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a great rest of your day and a better day tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.